Find angles X and Y below. Now, in this circle geometry question, to find the value of angle X is quite easy. It is angle Y that is a bit challenging. So let's first of all look for the value of angle X. You agree with me that this PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral because all the angles or all the edges are on the circumference of the circle. So it is a cyclic quadrilateral. And we should know that the theorem for a cyclic quadrilateral says that the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Supplementary means they add up to 180 degrees. So if this is 65, that means this angle here has to be 180 minus 65, and that will be 115 degrees. So that the sum of these two angles, opposite angles of the cyclic quadrilateral, will be 180. So 115 plus 65 is 180. So now we can now find the value of angle X, because we know that in a triangle, the sum of angles in the triangle add up to 180. So X plus 115 plus 35, that is this angle here, all together sum up to 180. Sum of angle in a triangle is 180. So that X now will be equal to 180, which already is on this side, minus 115 plus 35 is 150. So the 150, when it comes to this side, becomes minus 150. So I now have the value of angle X as 30 degrees. So angle X is settled, 30 degrees. Now let's move on to angle Y. If you check this portion of the diagram, the total angle here is 35 plus 55, and that is equal to 90. So the total angle here is 90 degrees. Hope you can see that. Now let's move on to the center of the circle. If you look at this diagram critically, you see that we have from the point S and Q, I have a line moving from S to P, another line from Q to P. Together they form 65 degrees at the circumference of the circle. In the same way, from S and Q, this time I have another two lines, but this time they are moving to the center of the circle. So from S to the center and from Q to the center, together they form this angle at the center. So in such a situation where lines are coming from the same point and two of them goes to the center and another two to the circumference, then we should know that angle at center is twice that at the circumference. Angle at center is twice that at the circumference. That is a special circle theorem. So for us to get this one at the center, we're going to multiply 65 by 2. 65 times 2 is going to give us 130 degrees. 130 degrees. Now, we are going to get these base angles here. That is this one. Now, if you check, this is the radius of the circle. From center to circumference is the radius of the circle. Also, from center here to the circumference here, this line is also the radius of the circle. So that tells us that this is an isosceles triangle. This triangle is an isosceles triangle. And we should remember that the base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. The base angles are equal. So if this top angle is 130, then we subtract 130 from 180 because sum of angles in a triangle is 180. When we subtract 130 from 180, it's going to give us 50. It's going to give us 50 degrees. So we now share that 50 into two equal parts so that they can be the base angles of this isosceles triangle. So 50 divided by 2 is going to give us 25. So this base angle is 25, just as this base angle here on this side will also be 25. 25 too. So 25, 25, and then 130. So that everything will be 180. Sum of angles in a triangle is 180. Then now, finally, for us to get the value of y, we should remember that This is a cyclic quadrilateral as well, and that the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. So if this angle is 90, then its opposite angle too will be 90 because the opposite angles are supplementary. That is 180. So if this side is 90, that means this side is also 90. 180 minus 90 is 90. So that means this angle is also 90. So we can now add the three of them together, which involve y plus 25, y plus 25, then plus x. We already know the value of x as 30, plus 30, and everything is equals to 90. Don't forget the whole of this angle here is 90. So y plus 25 plus x, which is 30, altogether give us 90, the whole of that angle at that point. So we can now say y is equal to the 90 that is there already. 25 plus 30 is 50. When it comes to this side, it becomes, 25 plus 30 is 55. When it comes to this side, it becomes minus 55. So y will be equal to 90 minus 55 is going to give us 35 degree as the value of angle y, and that's the final answer. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and join for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.